What happened?
What happened, my dear Zero, is I beat the living shit out of a snivelling little runt called Pinky Bandinsky, who had the gall to question my virility. Because if there's one thing we've learned from Penny Dreadfuls, it's that when you find yourself in a place like this, you must never be a candy ass. You've got to prove yourself from day one. You've got to win their respect. You should take a long look at his ugly mug this morning. He's actually become a dear friend. You'll meet him, I hope. So, you talked to Kovacs?
I saw him last night in secret. He made me take an oath on a Bible I wouldn't tell a soul. You're supposed to also.
I'll do that later.
He suspects you're innocent.
Of course he does. What's the charge?
In the small hours of the evening of 19 October, an individual well known to the house and staff of Monsieur Gustave H. did arrive at the Degaff und Taxi's residence in Lutz and entered by the rear service alley, alerting no one to his presence, and to then proceed by way of back stairs and servant's passage to deliver himself into the private chambers of Madame D. There is no evidence to indicate whether this visit had been prearranged with her or not. The next morning, Madame D was found dead by strychnine poisoning. Monsieur Gustave was not observed on the premises again until, of course, 24 hours later. The identity of his accusers is made clear in this notarized deposition. They include essentially all members of the extended family. But the key witness, who actually ostensibly saw the alleged events, appears to have fled the jurisdiction. His whereabouts are currently unknown, but is being sought and pursued by the relevant authorities.
Who is he?
Serge?
I'm afraid so.
That little prick. No, I don't believe it. They put him up to it. I've been dropped into a nest of vipers.
You have an alibi?
Of course, but she's married to the Duke of Westphalia. I can't allow her name to get mixed up in all this muck.
Mr. Gustave, your life may be at stake.
I know, but the bitch legged it. She's already on board the Queen Nastasia, halfway to Dutch Tanganyika.
Don't give up.
The details of the conspiracy, now a matter of public record, were at that time impossible for us to apprehend.